What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Oh yeah! So, off camera, I've been doing some stuff. Last episode, we were playing around with the AgriCraft things, and I've actually continued doing some stuff over here. So, I made some pink tulips. Let's see, what else did I make? I made orange tulips, and I made white tulips. I think those are the final seeds we were missing from all the different flowers. I think we have them all, and they're all 10-10-10s now. Over here, I was messing around with netherwort. I got the netherwort up to 10-10-10. Now, I planted it on the soul sand there. I can read the tooltip. I planted it on the soul sand, and then it said this plant cannot grow here. And I was like, what the heck? So I took it to the nether. It couldn't grow there either. Turns out this plant, the netherwort, has to be in complete darkness. So I built this little structure just so we can put some blocks here, make it all dark. Now if we look at the tooltip, it says the plant is fertile and can grow. With that removed, it says the plant cannot grow here. I'm not sure what the light level is that it needs to be, but complete darkness works, so that's what I went with. So I have some poppies over here and mycelium between, and that will allow us to get the red mushrooms. And then I got potatoes over here and mycelium, and that'll allow us to crossbreed into the white or the brown mushrooms. So I made those, and then I crossbred them over here, and we have 10-10-10 mushroom and red mushroom seeds right here. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff going on. Like I said, I spent some time off camera here, just going through all of the AgriCraft, the seeds over here. I was like, okay, which flowers are we missing? And then I made those, and I saw there was these spores here for the mushrooms. I was like, all right, let's do those. And then I was looking at all these other ones. There is a lot of crazy seeds that we can do. Platinum weed, eggplant. I guess that might not be that crazy, but I suppose that makes eggs, since there is like Chick-fil-A seeds here and Baba seeds and all sorts of different animal seeds. So that's going to be kind of cool when we get to that point eventually. So I was going through our quest book just a moment ago, and I was looking at all of this stuff. So learning the skyblock, we have completed all of these quests that we can complete at this time. Same thing for this one, the sky farm. Tinker's Toys says it's all complete. Storage Wars, again, completed, but 88% complete. So we're waiting for some quest to be unlocked. So Power Grid was the next one down the list. And I was looking at top tier generation, this culinary generator. We saw this before, but we were kind of at a point where we didn't have a lot of resources, and now we do, especially with the deep dark. We can go and mine and get a whole bunch of stuff really quickly. So I want to make this guy here. So culinary generator, this one. So this is a X64, which means we got to make 64 of these guys. Each one of those is a survivalist generator and a furnace. So we need to make 128 furnaces. I guess 64 pistons. We need a lot of iron and redstone for that. A lot more iron for this one to make this guy. And then we're going to have to make 8 of these transfer node energies, and then 1 of these transfer node hyper energy. So I tell you guys what, I'm going to go ahead and make all of this stuff. I think we have the iron. Let me see. We got 143 blocks plus 30. We might have enough. We might run out. I don't know, but resources really aren't that big of an issue. Like I said, we got the deep dark. We can go and farm stuff. Then we get all this stuff down here. We can always produce more ores this way. Okay, so let me get to that, and we will be right back, guys. Alright guys, so we got some crafting done here. I made 12 of these transfer nodes. We only need 8 of them actually to do these culinary generators, but we need 4 more for the next tier. So I went ahead and pre-made those. So culinary generator, power multiplier times 8. Let's go ahead and make those. Oh man. So then we have to upgrade this with the hyper transfer node, I think is what it's called. Our iron did take a hit. Let's take a look at that. We're down to 59 blocks, and I guess we got all these. I'm actually curious now. How many blocks? We got 89, so we're actually a decent amount. We did have to use a bunch of redstone. We're down to 3 blocks of that stuff and 110. Good thing we made those redstone seeds last episode. We can go ahead and grow these, and those give us 4 redstone dust per harvest. So yeah, we can go ahead and make infinite redstone this way. Okay, so the next tier up, the Culinary Generator X64, requires a transfer node hyper energy, and this requires a bedrockium ingot plus 4 of these transfer nodes. Bedrockium ingots, oh man. So that means either we have to get, 16 million cobblestone in one block or whatever, or we can do it this way and use some diamonds. I think this is what we're gonna do. We need 4 triple compressed and 4 quadruple compressed. So this is almost the same recipe for the deep dark portal. Now, I set up an automation thing over here. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, we got compressed cobblestone being stored right into this chest instead of, or into this deep storage instead of the chest. So we are making a whole bunch of the 9x cobblestone, and this is being filled up still. So we're at almost 2 million in here while it's still crafting into the compressed. So I should be able to do some stuff and make what we need. Let's get this crafting table back there. Okay, so let's fill up our inventory. So I think, what was it? Control Shift W click, then you can fill up your thing. Actually, I think somebody said it was just like Control W click, but that only does one. If we do Shift W click, that does that. And if you do Control Shift W click, that fills up your entire crafting grid with the same item. So that's what we want to do. Okay, so we can go ahead and do this and make the double compressed cobblestone pretty quickly without auto crafting or whatever set up for applied logistics. So we got double compressed. I'm gonna start putting those over here. So I tell you guys what, I'm gonna go ahead and convert all of the regular cobblestone, the compressed cobblestone into the double, then into the triple, and then into the quad, and hopefully we will be able to make our bedrockium ingot. But yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time here, a little bit of crafting. It's not too bad though. So let me go ahead and do this, guys, and we will be right back. Alright guys, so a little bit of crafting later, we got the items we need. So I believe it was like this, like that, and then we needed a diamond block, right? Oop, I don't think, no, we don't have a diamond block. Alright, I was getting a little ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and do this then. So diamond block, and this recipe, there we go. Bedrockium ingot. Yeah, so that does put a slowness effect on you. Slowness 4, everything's like all zoomed in. There we go. Zoom in. Okay, so we needed this guy. Whoa. Whoa. Can't tell what I'm doing right now. Alright. So we needed that guy plus 4 of those transfer nodes. I did go ahead and make some more of these Enderflux crystals, by the way. I think we only had 4 before, and then I made like 6 more. Maybe something like that. Anyway. Oh, that didn't take too long at all. Okay, so there's our transfer node hyper energy. Right, so now we have everything we need to make our 64X culinary generator to complete our quest. So put that there, and there we go. Wait, we had an extra one? Okay, well I guess I made one of those too many. Maybe we made one of those before for the previous quest. So there we go, culinary generator, 1 out of 1. That's gonna give us 16 potion of regeneration. Very cool. That unlocks 1 quest elsewhere. So which quest does that unlock? I don't know. Let's go ahead and go back through our quest book real quick. I don't see anything here. Sky Farm. No, this all looks like it's still locked. Tinker's Toys. This one's 100%. Storage Wars. Nope. Power Grid. Power Grid's now completed, even though it's 43% complete. There's no further quests to do. Is that under maybe for the hoarding? Nope. Well, where would that be? It's probably under like assembly line or something. We haven't touched this quest line at all, which is kind of strange since we have been using like these power pipes and we've been making a whole bunch of these machines. I bet some of these quests are already done because we've made some of these. You know, we should go ahead and start working on this stuff. So thermal transport. Ducts are back thanks to thermal dynamics. The basic duct is very slow, but it will transfer items. To pull items out of an inventory, you will need a servo. To filter items, you will need a filter. And to take items out of one inventory and place them in another, you will need a retriever. This also applies to fluid ducts. Different tiers of servos, filters, retrievers will work at different speeds. Right. So I've made the item duct opaque, so I guess we have to make the temperate fluid duct opaque. So how do we make a fluid duct? How do we make the temperate fluid duct opaque. Oh, that's very simple. Copper and lead. We're only going to make those for this quest. We're probably never going to use those. So let's go ahead and retrieve. Oh, no, we have to do an automating. Okay, so I have made a servo, but this wants us to make a filter and a retriever. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Filter and retriever. Filter is iron nuggets, and glass and paper. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Think we should have everything. Oh, we don't. What are we missing? We're missing paper. Sugar cane. Yeah, we got plenty of that stuff now. All right, so the filter. There we go. Man, I thought that these are all gonna stack. I just noticed that it's just complete inventory spam. Whoops, didn't mean to throw those on the ground. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put those in the AE system. How is our stuff doing here, by the way? We are finally touching this last disc. We got 1 out of 63 types. All right, yeah, I was wondering. We're going to have to upgrade this stuff soon. I've just been kind of putting that off for now since it hasn't been super necessary at this point. Okay, so those are done. Now we need to make the retriever. Retriever, this guy right here. So this is iron. I have ender, enderium nuggets, stained glass, or regular glass, I assume. We should have enderium. We do. Let's go and make some nuggets. Okay. And I can't remember what the other parts were that we needed. I have ender. We have. Was it glass that we're missing? No, it is the iron bars, iron ingots. Why is it not? Okay, never mind. I had that filtered. Iron. So we need to make some iron ingots. Okay, we'll just make that many. That's good. And there we go. There's a retriever. Okay, so that completes this quest. That's going to give us a reward bag. Let's claim that reward. And this is a good reward bag. Hopefully the actual reward is good. Okay, so we got colored glowstone. I don't know if we can do anything with this stuff other than just place it down for some light. Looks like we can turn it into facades. I wonder if that puts off light or if it's just the texture. I don't know. Okay, we can melt it down into the energized glowstone. We can put it into the forge multi-blocks, make the little nooks out of it eventually, which is actually what we should be doing. I should get rid of all these torches and put down glowstone nooks or strips to light things. I will probably do that off camera sometime. Okay, so we will just go and put this inventory spam away. And this guy right here, now 8 out of 63 types. 9 out of 63? Yep. Okay, so definitely going to be running out of space here pretty quickly with that stuff. Let's take a look at the next quest. Oh, we've unlocked a bunch of stuff, and these are already complete. Okay, so thermal upgrades. This wants us to make the hardened, reinforced, and resonant machine frames. We've already done that. I made a resonant some machine before, so we went through all those steps. Let's claim that reward. Alright, so this is a greater reward bag. Hopefully this reward is greater than the last. Moss stone. Nope, not so good. Alright, so we'll put that away. Quest book again. We are doing thermal beginnings. Okay, well, we've already done this, and we've already gotten a rubber sapling from sifting, was it sand or dust? One of the two. I think it might have been sand. But anyway, let's claim that reward. And I was going to put that in our AE system, but it's down here. We've been keeping all of our saplings in this chest. We'll stick that in there, just so we're not taking up what little storage space we have left in our AE system here. Smash, bash. Okay, so this wanted us to make a pulverizer basic. We've done that. That's going to give us 8 nether redstone, or I was going to say weatherstone. I don't know, that's weird. So I'll actually take that down here since we're running low on redstone anyway and just stick down the pulverizer. That gives us like 21 per. So we'll just go and let that pulverize. There's no reason to have the actual nether redstone ores. Okay, so we've unlocked a few other quests here. This wants us to make redstone cooking, elemental processing, and machine shop table. I'm not sure what that is. Let's actually look at it. Okay, a machinist workbench is an excellent start to auto crafting. Use a schematic to set the recipe and store up to 3 recipes in one table for repeated crafting. While not as powerful as its older brother, the cyclic assembler, or cyclic, however you want to say that, the workbench is a useful part of the early factory floor. Actually, you know, I think I might have made one of these before. I don't know. Okay, so let's do Machinist workbench. I can't remember now. Oh, strong box. Why would I want to do it that way? That seems like a more expensive recipe, right? Well, maybe it's the same. That's 4 tin in a chest. And this is 4 tin in a chest plus copper. And yeah, okay, so it's the same exact recipe. It just looks scarier. Okay, so we will do this one right here. I think I'm out of planks, actually. Yeah, because I used all the chests I had in here for making those transfer nodes for the colonist generator stuff. So we can make some planks. That's not a thing to worry about. We need to make a chest now. Planks are right down here. Okay, so that's done. Machinist workbench, we will just go and do that. Oh, we have to make an actual crafting table too. Right like that. And I think we needed more paper. Sugarcane is right here. Let's just go and make a stack of that so I don't have to keep repeatedly crafting that over and over again. And tin. Are we out of tin? I know that we got the 10 blocks there. Okay, that's fine. I guess I just have them all in block form. Okay, so here we go. Machinist workbench. Is that all we needed to make? That is, and that's going to give us 8 schematics. And that goes in here, so let's claim that reward. So since I haven't used this before, or at least I don't remember using it, let's check this out. Okay, so this can store 8 schematics for 8 different recipes. And alright, I guess that's good. Now the thing is, forestry has one too. I think it's called the work table. This thing right here. And I think that one's actually better. So let's make that real quick, even though we don't need to make it right now. I don't know if there's a quest for that later on or not, but I just want to make this thing to show you guys. Okay, so we need to make a book. Let's do that. String and that stuff, that's fine. And this guy. Okay, so the work table, we'll set that right here. So the work table, this you just place in your recipes, like a crafting grid. And then when you craft something, it sticks it over here. And I think there's 9 spots, and you can click each one of these. So it's like the same kind of an interface, right? Except you don't have to have these schematics. It's just whatever the last ones you've crafted. So coal, stick. Whoops, I'm not actually wanting to craft that here. Do this. Stick. Okay, and let's get some planks. Alright, so we'll do this. So in this guy over here, we can just do this kind of an action. We'll make 4 torches, and then that recipe goes here. Now, if we wanted to make a chest, for instance, we do that, and then the recipe goes right here. And if we want to make more torches, we just click like that. I think that's kind of better than this, where we need these. But I guess if we had these different schematics, we can take the schematic out and place it into a different one in a different spot, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so those are kind of cool. I guess we'll put this stuff away now. Oh, that doesn't want to break. Alright, just go and throw all those things in our system. Eat up all of our remaining spots. Okay, it's funny how that happens. You think you have all the space and then it runs out really quickly with modded Minecraft. Alright, so that's done. Hypercharging completed. So we made the energetic infuser. That's how we've been charging our stuff this whole time. That's going to give us a redstone flux capacitor, which is pretty cool. Let's go and claim that reward. In fact, we'll take that down here, down to this guy, and we'll just stick it in here and let that charge up. Alright, that's going to take a minute. Okay, so we are going through these quests like crazy. Cyclic crafting, automated lumberjack, sawmill. You know, I never use a sawmill. I don't think I've made one in a very long time. Let's go ahead and do that. So this wants us to make the sawmill basic. The King Lemming, this is the guy who made thermal expansion. Yeah. Anyway, the King Lemming found that when players use traditional methods of plank crafting, they waste material, resulting in less output. The sawmill, however, makes precise cuts and multiplies the amount of lumber you get from logs. It can also disassemble and recycle various wooden blocks. So like you can put in what is it, note blocks and other things like that, and it'll give you those materials back. So that's cool. So let's make a sawmill. And this guy, yeah, we have to make the machine frame. I'm not sure. Yeah, we don't have any in there. I wasn't sure if we had one or not, but it did want us to make the basic one. So let's make a gear this way. Just click down real quick, do that. So there's the machine frame basic. We have to make, whoops. I was going to say we have to make an iron. What is this? Wither iron. Not sure what wither iron is. But we don't have any of that, so we're not going to make that. And some copper gears. We'll just waste a little resources instead of using the smeltery down below. We got plenty of stuff going on right now. It's not a big deal to save 1 ingot. And there's a sawmill basic. All right. So now that's done. That's going to give us cocoa bolo wood. Or is that chocobolo wood? I don't know. Is that forestry? That must be forestry. Yeah, forestry. Huh, that's a new type of wood that I've never seen before. At least I don't remember seeing it. Interesting. Okay, well, I like that color. That's kind of a rare color you see in wood. Alright, so that's pretty cool. We'll go and take that stuff. Let's put that away. Let's take a look at the sawmill and just kind of see what the interface looks like. So power, input. Alright, so it just looks like every other TE machine. Don't want to break that with the torch. We want to use our pick. Alright, so continuing on with the quests. Elemental processing. What is this? This one. Okay, so we made the igneous extruder already. Glacial precipitator, right? So that's how we make ice and snowballs and things such as that. Speaking about ice and snowballs, I've noticed over here on this platform, I think there's another platform too, but this one's got some snow forming on it when it rains. I guess this is in such a biome. If we look here, this says it's Stone Beach, even though the minimap says it's ocean. So this is Stone Beach biome right here. I don't know why there's snow on those blocks and not these. Maybe because it's too close to this torch and it's melted. That's probably what it is. So yeah, ocean over here. And then we got another spot right here that's accumulated snow as well. That says Stone Beach. So if we fly out a little bit, this is ocean over here. I thought I saw there was like extreme hills or something. We're in a river biome, ocean, river, Stone Beach. Just kind of randomly going backwards. But yeah, there are other biomes around. It's not just all ocean, even though we were kind of led to believe that at the start. The very beginning area is definitely all ocean, but like once you get a little bit further away from the starting area, you do get the regular biome. So we'll probably be expanding out that way in the future sometime. So glacial precipitator, let's read the quest actually. Turn molten lava and water into obsidian or stone with the igneous extruder, or create snowballs and ice with the glacial precipitator. Controls the elements with machinery. Aha, so that's going to give us a full heart and a blizz rod. Alright, whoops, I didn't mean to click that thing. So glacial precipitator. This guy. So same kind of a recipe, same kind of items. Looks like it uses Invar in the recipe. So we'll just go ahead and make a couple copper gears. We'll make the redstone reception coil and drill down into this, make a tin gear real quick. Then we can make the basic machine frame. Nice. I think we have a piston in the system. There's our glacial precipitator. And again, this guy looks exactly the same as most of the thermal expansion machines. We got a tank for water, a place for power. We can choose the different items we want to create. So we just have to pump in water all the time for any of these. Yep. Okay, very cool machine. Literally. Okay, so that is done. Very good. So we will claim our rewards. Oh, and that unlocked a bunch of stuff that looks like it's already been completed. Okay, so we are busting through these like crazy. Let's keep going here. Fast cobble. Need a lot of cobble? Not yet. Well, maybe later. Yeah, I figured as much. But when you do, there's an augment for that too. Alright, so pyroclastic generation. We've already done that, so that's going to give us a compression dynamo for a reward. So let's claim that. Magmatic melting. Right, so that's going to give us glowstone for the making a magmatic or magma crucible. The magma crucible uses high heat to melt things, lots of things. You can turn netherrack into lava, glowstone, dust into fluid, and ice into water. That last one not being incredibly useful. I agree. So we'll claim that and get some glowstone blocks. Induction heat. The induction smelter combines 2 ingredients into a new product. You can use it with rich slag or cinnabar to quadruple the output of your ores. You can also use it to create alloys and solar panels. Wait, I didn't know that. You can make a solar panel with the induction smelter? Okay, hold on a second. Solar panel. It says it's going to give us solar panel 3, but I don't see a recipe for induction smelter here. I don't see a recipe for induction smelter here, or here, or here, or there, or there, or there. So I don't know what that's talking about. Maybe it's these parts that can be... Oh, here we go. The induction smelter, we do a mirror with the lapis lazuli, and that gives us a photovoltaic cell. What is that used in? That is used in making a solar panel 3. I see. Okay, so that's how it's used. So clay plus a photovoltaic cell 1 gives us a photovoltaic cell 2. Oh. Oh, this is nice. Okay, but we do have to have 4 of the solar panel 3s previously. And those are made with solar panel 2s and this stuff. Okay, yeah. So those are quite expensive, even though they are nice. But that's going to give us a solar panel 3 as a reward, so let's claim that. Right, so fluid insertion. Brining a turkey makes it taste much better. Actually, a lot of things are better soaked in fluid, though not socks. Luckily, there are no socks. There is, however, a device for injecting fluid into things. The fluid transposer can make mossy cobblestone and lamps. It cannot, however, brine a turkey. Right. So we've already made one of those a while ago. So that's going to give us illuminator frames and a reward bag. Let's claim that. So the reward bag is a greater reward. Let's go ahead and open this up. And that gives us iron oreberry bushes. Not that great, but okay, whatever. We can go ahead and sift regular stone to get that stuff at any point. We just don't really need that, especially with the AgriCraft. We will be able to make a lot of plants that will generate ores for us. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up the episode for today. I did want to go ahead and bust through a lot of these quests, and it looks like we've already done that just by playing this map. It's already completed a lot of the quests for us, which is awesome. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.